Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Boy Ghost CG, and we are finally playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first in the series. There's only one game at the moment.
Charles
Second game actually comes out February. You'll see this part January 1st. And there's a little intro here, so I'm gonna just stop talking and listen to this.
The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
It's nice.
When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life.
I can't say that. Oh.
But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Oh. What had happened was... Okay, settings. Okay, this actually... I haven't been through settings. I don't know what we can do here, so we're just gonna ultra it. Unavailable. I do have... Don't I? Sorry, I gotta go through all this stuff now. So I don't have the... I did. Oh, I gotta make sure now, don't I? Alright. Alright, after a few minutes of downloading the HD pack, I thought I had it downloaded. I was wrong. But yeah, downloaded it. Let's go normal mode and see what we could get ourselves into. Warhorse. Now, I've never played Kingdom Come Deliverance. I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 wasn't even on my map. The early 15th century was the time of turmoil of the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now with his son, whatever the idol or something. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary. Alright. But yeah, as I was saying, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 wasn't even really on my radar until I just decided to react to a proper gameplay like trailer of it, and I was like, oh, this looks dope. And so I decided to go back and play the first one. I got it on sale for like stupid cheap. All of its DLCs and whatever are available for it. So yeah, after this on Ultra, we'll see if our PC can handle it. This game came out like 2018 or something. Silver Scoutlets 1403. And I believe this game takes place in the medieval Poland. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. 1403. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Ah, that country life.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
I mean, it's looking very pretty. This can come out 2018. I need to search this up.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well,
Yeah, 2018
it
is when this
looks
game
like
came
he
out.
was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Crack that back. Oh, it's loading. It's like, ooh, that's
A fine state
awfully
you're in
long
this
black screen.
morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Oh, character. By the means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Oh. We were chatting in the tavern, so that increases my speech. I was dancing, that increases agility. I was with Bianca, that increases vitality. You know what I'm saying? I was working in the forge, that increases strength.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's
New level
something
in
you're not
strength.
telling
Reach a
me.
new level in main
And it's
level.
connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fighting? I was just teaching archery. I was with Bianca. Doesn't matter.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Go to your father.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad.
Go to the
But
sword
I'm
fighting
fine.
lesson.
It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
All right. More than 12 to eat, okay. What else can I interact with? I want to increase my sensitivity for my stick. It's slow as fuck. That's much better. This stuff? Oh god, it's gonna be so slow, isn't it? I didn't mean to sit down. I want to pick up the food. There we go. It's gonna be so slow, guys. You don't blame me, do you? You guys probably want me to pick up the food. Smart move.
Is everything all right, son? God be with you.
You as well, Ma. I'm taking your apples. Hope you don't mind. Alright, anything else in here that I can take? I feel like the speed of me picking that stuff up is going to be very annoying. Scythe. I'm taking everything. Mom, you may want to run to the market. I'm about to jack ourselves. We have quite a lot of food though. We're pretty well off over here, huh? Not anymore, I guess. Can I make stuff? Well, stealth is the stick. I change controls. Different way. Hello, father.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goal. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was prominent, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference of people respond to you. Yeah, if you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by their strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things can also be taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on the persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping, sea trade, and haggling. In special cases, you can try any other skills, example, horsemanship. Uh, but different approaches work on different people. You don't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared to the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the value of various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can also see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if someone you know well or if you're skilled at reading people. Learn from the perk empathetic. The amount you pay, your money. Speech level, total charisma level, and total strength level. It's not just the stats, though. Outcome is influenced by other factions. Example, your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison them a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. So if, like, I'm a level 3 total speech, I have to be higher than the guard's level of speech, and so on and so forth, right? Okay.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway,
Success.
we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright, sounds good. Got some tasks I need to accomplish. So you can press up on the map for the map. That's looking like a big map to me. holding up is a quest log. Also, sprint is holding B, and that's that yellow bar at the bottom is our stamina.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
You got the cross guard. Oh, can you not jump in this game? I may have got myself stuck somehow. Impressive. Hey guys, back. Alright. No more trying to take shortcuts. Is there no jump option? Oh, there we go. So fucking X. So weird. I think my game's running pretty well going on max settings here. Supposed to be talking to you. Yeah, you're Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
Most of the quests can be completed in different ways. Some people can be persuaded, and some can be robbed. If you'd rather not be beat around the bush, violence can also be the solution. You steal that axe. We got nothing.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Take care.
Seems you're trying to flog me stolen goods. So you better drop the price. Let's agree on the price then.
Ah, great. Haggling. Really a lost rep for that? Fuck off.
Good health. Bye.
A trade to you. Oh, you do not mind at all.
Hey, have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Guess so.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Lace, linen, silk, come right up and take some home.
Gambler. Trader over here.
I'll take a bit more than usual today. Here's your change.
Is this the tavern? Yes, it is.
Thread, long and strong.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
I guess
I
so.
was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
I guess so.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Krunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Oh, let's go. Guys going? Ah.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? And only straight not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Welcome, Henry.
Henry!
Alright. You have no savior schnapps? Oh.
What do you want?
Saves require something?
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Oh. Alright. Lost rep?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as
clean
good as
about
having
it.
that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh no, fight time.
I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh great, now I'm getting into a fight. Alright. Hook. Jab.
Ow!
Run, you cowards! And we better fucking run too.
Not fast travel point. Where am I running off to? I don't know what the fuck a catch pole is. Get bath to get cleaner. Oh no, I don't want to get the alcohol just yet.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
What was that noise?
Didn't realize he would be outside. Or inside. Lads, where you at?
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
How are you, Henry?
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then. Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Okay, he's done.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
And that's just keys. I don't even need the lockpicks. Just pay it up when you could. Greetings. Need to buy some. Yes, 10 bags.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good.
And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
I have no idea what you've taught me so far.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Oh.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Nice. All right. Good. Nice. Now you're getting it. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Oh.
Fine. Very good. Very good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Alright. They're pressing.
Now you're getting it. Very good. Good. Once again.
Okay, I'm kind of getting the idea of that star system they have going on.
Enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Alright. Now let's go get this ale for our father.
Welcome, Henry.
Good health to you, Henry.
Stealing. I want to do that.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Ooh.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Oh.
Really? You're an angel.
That's what you need to save, right?
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Keep playing this up. The game saves automatically at important moments during quests and when you sleep in your own bed. To save it immediately, drink save your snaps. Alright. That's something to keep, like, whatchamacallit, in our inventory. When we really need a hard save.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Oh yeah.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe?
Oh, maybe it's Czech that we're in.
This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
It's cool looking at how swords are made. I'll say it's pretty damn accurate. I know nothing about blacksmithing, but I'd imagine this is about right.
Do it. Good. Once more.
Damn, without gloves though? I wouldn't take the risk.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going?
This Kingdom of Bohemia is what modern day Czech
Here.
Republic is.
And we'll put it all together.
For some reason I thought Poland, I don't know why. Ah, that's what that is for.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
All right. Technically, it's mine, right?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Nice.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Nice.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
I don't know how to use a sword.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
Oh.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the
I mean,
linden
even if like war comes, they wouldn't kill the blacksmiths, right? Because they would need blacksmiths
First,
themselves.
I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them?
Makes sense to me,
Meet
but
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
oh, oh fuck! That's Sigmund. This is not gonna be. Oh fuck me! Yeah, that's not good. Oh god.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
All right. Shit.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Oh no.
Get through the gates!
Something tells me our parents don't survive this. We need that that traumatic experience to set us off on our journey, right? Oh, there's our father going at it. He's more than just some sort of smart smithy. I'll never understand why invading forces just kill everyone. It never makes sense to me. But maybe I'm just not cut out for all this war stuff, you know? Like, I understand going to a place and taking out their military forces. That makes sense. But just, like, women and children? That doesn't make sense. And there goes our father. Fuck. See, what's the point? I don't understand it. Oh. It's just brutality for no reason. Hey there, Mr. Mustache. I have a feeling our story of revenge starts right here.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Run, Hal. Or they get hell from Henry. Who am I to judge?
Find a horse! Ride to Tal Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Elmer.
There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
All right. Oh, I got the sword. Oh, I'm fucking fleeing. My job is to flee. Run. Mission. Some horses down there. Oh, our story of revenge has started, guys. I want a map. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. They want me to go that way. Oh shit. I don't have a sword. So I just can't use the sword? I don't know how to get... Okay, I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Dead. I was trying to get to the horses, but there was a stupid fence that I couldn't climb over. Try this again. I know where I want to go. Why can't I put the sword on? Let me use it, man. I'm trying to get to those horses down there. A random guy ran up behind me. See a fence fully. What is happening over here? Oh my god.
Burn in hell, you animals!
Trot. Ideally combine speed and stamina. Gallop for the fastest, but also drains the horse stamina faster. Following a path, your horse is smarter than you may think. I can't help them. I can't do anything. I'm assuming there's something horrible happening there, and I don't want to think about it. Yeah, I don't think I could. I can barely even pull out the sword. Oh no. How am I supposed to beat them? Again, I can't equip the sword. I'm in combat. That's what it says. Hey, I discovered a fast travel point. I'm pretty sure I'm bleeding out. Pretty sure like that,
Halmur gets to the left, along the stream. Flee! To Talmberg!
still in combat? No, actually it's not going up. I thought it would be going up. Like slowly bleeding out.
Go! They'll kill you all! Yeah.
Oh fuck. Got sniped.
Flee!
And they're like right behind me.
Flee! To Talmberg!
How far is Talmberg? God damn. I'm sorry, horse. I have to keep going. I think that's Talmberg right up ahead. Oh my god, they're shooting the horse. Oh my god, I got there. I'm sorry, horse. The horse has arrows in it. Right inside my leg. Jesus Christ.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! Loose! Hadi uzun gidin!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
We're about to pass out. Yeah. We're ready to pass out.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Oh, Jesus. Soldier's like, what the fuck?
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Alright, so we got the warning to Talmberg. Shh. Sir?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
It must have been terrible there. How did
I
it
heard
happen?
about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make fortunes.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, my lady.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Ooh, we're stuck. I would be eating these things. I'm tired. Oh wow, so I can't overeat either. There's a lot of stuff I gotta watch out for. Honestly, I couldn't even tell what bar was going up when I was eating. Oh, that pig symbol. I think that makes me clumsy. We're in a private area. I don't know if this is it. Oh, if you've gone. No.
Is someone there?
What was that?
Must be the wind.
I suppose it was nothing.
I don't know what I did there. I was trying to figure out those numbers, what they meant. Ah, whatever.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Oh, thank you.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you.
Girl, I just got here.
But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
Okay.
God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to the tavern for ale. I met my sweetheart Bianca.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't...
Why are
taken
these
that
camera
sword in my
angles?
hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother.
Did they kill Bianca? I didn't see that.
Surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
I wouldn't be
And I
surprised.
saw him
But...
knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench.
Oh.
She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzik, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
So that was Teresa. Fuck.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Oh.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I thought some wild shit was about to happen. Nightmares have started. She didn't say that, did she? I think so. Oh. Nah, your parents didn't think you were a coward. They wanted you to just be safe. Annoying us.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Oh, no. Let me get dressed. Oh my god, that's how you take out a sword. What the hell? I think I'm going up this way. Dead end.
Hey.
Excuse me, sir.
Hi, yeah. Be quick about it.
Do that! Stop!
Where am I going?
Stop where you are! Surrender! You're under arrest!
I didn't mean to get into armed combat. God damn it. It's alright. How was I not going the right way? My clothes on though. Is that him going? Nope. That was the lady of the castle. Where the fuck am I going? This is the right way. Maybe I'm not supposed to be up here at all.
They don't know.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Alright, what's happening?
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Oh shit.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you.
All right.
We'll meet again. When
Yeah, we're not the
circumstances
smartest
are more
of people.
favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people.
One thing about this game, it makes you know that you are not all strong. I feel like a lot of games, you could be like level 1, but you could still like keep your way to a victory, right? In this game, I don't think you can do that. I may just watch a tips and tricks video about this game because I think it's a lot more complicated than I gave credit to, you know?
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Was that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request. You answered yes.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Alright. Am I just doing a walk? I'd rather not steal. We got bow and arrows.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning.
I will. Thank you.
Skip time. You have to wait for something. You can skip time. Press and set too long. Sunrise? So we'll go sunrise, I guess. Not morning yet? guess 80. Oh, there we go. It's off by a little. Put the torch away. I think I don't have any armor for this, you know?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
And they're here.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause.
A lot of banners.
You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Yeah, he's coming to talk.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
I feel like his voice doesn't fit the character.
Am I to inform the king
Am I just tripping?
that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ah, turn around. Let's get going.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Going to get some revenge against you one of these days. Game save. Bury your loved ones in scouts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we call it quits. Game just saved, so that's perfect. I think this has been close to 2 hour session. After I cut out a few things here and there, it's gonna be like a close to 2 hour session. I didn't mean to go that long, but that's what happens when you enjoy what you're playing, right? I was not expecting. Oh, did this just quit to main menu? Oh no, I quit all the way back. Oops. Give me a second here. I didn't mean to quit. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. The game is definitely difficult. There's a learning curve, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to work that out. It's gonna be difficult, I feel like, but that's all right. I'll figure it out. But yeah, story-wise, I'm enjoying it. It looks beautiful. 2018 game, but it has the HD packs and everything, right? So it looks probably better than it first came out. But yeah, world building is starting. I'm starting to like it. The acting, voice acting is very good. Yeah, everything about it I like so far. I'm just gonna have to get used to the combat and how slow it is sometimes, you know, like opening doors and stuff like that. But yeah, that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, with that being said, that's the first part. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.